At you with another video, and let me tell you something. I didn't want to make this video, people. I did not want to make this video and the subsequent videos that'll be following. Alright, I've thought about this. I've tossed it over in my soul, and I'm thinking, do I really want to talk about the end times on my channel? Because I know how people are going to react to it. Alright, but as I'm sitting there and I'm debating, is this really the direction that I want to go? I want to relax. I'll think about it later in the morning when I wake up, and I'm just going to kick back and watch a movie. And I find this movie on YouTube called Vanishing on 7th Street. Alright, and you got to understand, when I was sitting down wondering, should I start covering end time stuff here on this channel? I turned on this movie to watch next and watch what it's about. The movie opens up with Paul. Paul is a projectionist at AMC. And I'm thinking, okay, cool. I mean, very opening of the movie, it establishes AMC in it. And I'm like, alright, I already like this movie. Now, as the show progressed, Paul is walking down the corridors of the AMC theater, see the movie posters and stuff, and he's heading to the concession, and he's going to pass up this guy. And this guy's eating a huge-ass bag of AMC popcorn. And now I'm starting to get a little excited here, because I understand the benefit of ad placement in movies. You know, Coke doesn't just show up in the movies. They have to pay for that. Give you a good one that didn't make the cut. Was M&M's. M&M was supposed to be what E.T. got, but M&M didn't want to pay the price to be in the movie, so they created Reese's Pieces. Okay, yeah, that was an ad placement gone wrong, and that's how Reese's Pieces began, with E.T. But anyway, he's eating the popcorn. Then we see Paul get back to the projectors in this scene, and he's got this big-ass, big gulp AMC cup that he's drinking while he's watching the movie, because he's the projectionist. That's why he has the light on his head, so he can look after the machines. But then all of a sudden, the theaters go dark, and everything around him is pitch black, and he can't see anything. Within a couple of minutes, the lights come back on, and everybody in the movie theater has vanished but him. See the clothes laying out? And he can't figure out, and he's yelling. He's the only person that's left in the movie theater. And I'm thinking, oh my God. Now I'm trying to figure out, do I want to cover the end times on my AMC channel? And the next movie that I watch is about the Rapture happening at an AMC theater? I think I'll cover what the Lord wants me to cover. Thank y'all very much. Alright? Now, I'm not going to give you the whole twist of the movie. Y'all go watch this damn movie. It was really, really good. Only thing is, this is giving you the impression of the rapture, and it's not, because the people disappear when darkness descends on them. And the only thing that's saving them is if, like, he has the light on his head. But when the light runs out and he's in darkness, the demons take him. But go watch it. It's a damn good movie. Now, I got a lot to say about this end time stuff, okay? I want y'all to take a look at what's happening right now. Instead of this volcano erupting, people, it is putting out these smoke rings. And it's got everybody going crazy, going, wow, this is so rare. It's wild. Look at that. That's coming out of the volcanoes right now. Alright, and they're calling them the rare Italian volcano mountain smoke rings. Look at that. And then I got, let's see if it'll go on, if it's, look at this coming up. Look how it's forming, coming up out of that volcano. But the thing I want to point out to you is that this is what? This is rare. Alright? Now, I would point to the cicadas, because I want to do a video about them. Alright, next. But this is once in every 221 years, or what they're calling a rare situation, okay? Over in the Middle East, what are they about to do? A very rare sacrifice. It's only been done 9 times throughout all of Israel's history, and this will be the 10th one, and this is very important. That's what makes it so rare. And the key word that I'm wanting to focus down on, people, is how it's not just one of these circumstances that makes you go, oh, Lord Jesus is coming back. It's when you take a look at all of them at once and you say they're all rare. Now all the stuff that rarely ever happens in the world is happening all at one time. And that's not a coincidence, people. Don't care what you want to believe. It's not a coincidence. But believe one thing. These are signs. People are making fun of me and saying about how I think the eclipse is going to cause a squeeze. I didn't say no shit like that. I'm trying to tell y'all, they're not separated, don't get me wrong, because whatever's happening over there in the Middle East is going to cause some shit over here too, probably on eclipse night. That's why I feel like I have to make some videos and warn people about what I see coming, okay? So if you're not interested in them videos, don't worry about clicking on them. Don't worry about commenting. Nobody really wants to know how dumb you are. If you can't see the signs right now, I'll give you one more. Oh, the rare earthquakes. 4.8 magnitude earthquake hits New York. Rare. Okay, there's that word again, how rare it is. It just so happens all at once. All these rare events happen, right? Okay. How many people got hurt in that earthquake, in that rare earthquake? Nobody. Interesting. And then I look at the cicadas and I want to see, okay, how dangerous are these things? And they say that they're as peaceful as a lamb. They're not going to hurt nothing or nobody. They come out, they make that noise, they mate, they go back underground, and they sleep it off for the next 17 and 13 years. All right? But how rare it is that that happens, and it's happening right now. And no one will be harmed by these. Understand that. All right? So we're not talking Revelation where the locusts are going to be devouring the people and shit like that. I'm showing you a connection here between all these rare events, including the volcanoes that's spitting out the smoke rings. These are all rare events, but they're harmless events. They are signs for you to pay attention to before the shit hits the fan. That's why nobody's gotten hurt. They had the earthquakes in California, and it stretched all the way to New York and did that same 4.8 magnitude earthquake. They knew it was coming. They warned New York, but they knew it was coming, and nobody was hurt. Nobody's going to be hurt in the cicadas. Nobody's being hurt by these volcanoes spitting out those rare smoke rings, you know. But there's coming a time when people are going to start getting hurt. All right. Now, I'll tell you what I believe to close this video out about the eclipse. I believe the eclipse is when we're supposed to hit the stopwatch and go, okay, we're on the clock. This is it. That's what that eclipse represents, people, is when we hit that stopwatch and say, it's go time, it's go time. And it's not all going to be bad news. It's going to be a really, 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 really bad news coming up soon. But right now, just rest assured, these are signs that are trying to get people's attention and says, wait a minute. maybe there's something to all this Bible stuff and the red heifer. All right? And be vigilant, because that eclipse could be one of the most dangerous things that's ever happened in America, because the enemies of America are already in this country and could use it as a trigger mechanism. And I'll talk about that in another video. With that, love y'all. Be blessed, and I'll see you then.